The Arctic is freezing. I'd put drinks in the fridge to warm them up. Lang, have you really thought this through? New base no. 1834 needs everything built from scratch. New supplies won't get here for 3 months. How will you make it through 3 months? Don't worry, Captain Yan. I'll get the job done. You're just an intern. You don't need to push so hard. There's plenty of potatoes here. They can last you 3 months. These vegetable seeds won't sprout. If you're starving, stew them and eat them. There are also 3 solar generators and a satellite phone. If you really can't take it, call me and the deputy captain on the satellite phone. We'll send a ship to get you. Make it 3 months, and you've won. It's so small. Small or not, it's ours. Right. Small or not, it's our Arctic base. What do you need those 2 for? They're useless. To stream. It'll be boring in this frozen wasteland. I'll stream when I'm free. To kill some time. Salute. Pay respects to the ice keepers. I talked big earlier. Now I really have to face this Icefield alone. I'm kind of nervous. What should I do now? A predator. If I run into one barehanded, there's nowhere to run. If it wants to eat me, its teeth better be tough enough. My trusty right hand is ready. Such a tiny polar bear. You little thing trying to fly? What? Step on your left foot and fly. Little fluffball, where's your mom? Don't let your mom think I bullied you. Baby polar bears are cute and soft, but adult ones are no joke. Weird. What kind of mom is this unreliable? Leaving a cub not even a month old in the snow. Is this trying to make me its free boss? Hey, stop biting. I'll find something to feed you. I'll feed you. Polar bears can get cold too? No way. The little white bear slept soundly and had a dream. It showed you affection in its dream. Affection +1. Affinity +10. The little white bear loved the dream and felt it had a family. It showed you affection. Affection +2. Compatibility +20. The system has sent an animal affinity gift pack. What? This wild baby polar bear can activate the system. Jun detected. Animal Affinity System online. Starter gift pack issued. 1 ocean fishing rod. 1 set of high-grade windproof winter gear. 1 pair of custom Arctic boots. 1 electric kettle. 1 induction pot. 1 induction cooker. 1 basic greenhouse growing setup. This starter pack is insanely generous. Everything in it is survival gear I need. I've got a treasure vault. My first day with a polar bear. It's only been 1 minute, and I already have 20 viewers. I heard there are polar bears here. Streamer. Where's the polar bear? Whoa. They were all lured in by the stream title. They're all here to see the bear. Oh my god, what an amazing stream. And there's such a soft polar bear. It looks like a stuffed toy. Sis, can I pet it bald? Guys, this isn't a fairy tale. Or heaven. I'm streaming from the Arctic Nature Archipelago in the Arctic Ocean. Really? You're going that big? This isn't some fake set, is it? Yeah, make the polar bear call out. Then I'll believe you're a real Arctic streamer. Welcome to the Arctic Outdoor Livestream. Oh my god, holy shit. The streamer was telling the truth. He's really streaming outdoors. Trolls trying to stir things up leave. This Arctic streamer really holds a grudge. Don't stir things up anymore. Stir things up and the streamer will kick you out. Ha ha ha. I can't bear to leave such a beautiful stream. Guys, I'm an intern at an Arctic research station and an ice keeper. The view looks great right now, but the living conditions are far more harsh than they look. The Arctic is freezing. I put drinks in the fridge to warm them up. This stream is fun. I followed too. Streamer. Your polar bear looks like it's waking up. Little guy, know what this is? It's laundry detergent. Eat it, and you'll foam at the mouth and get cramps and a stomachache. Don't eat everything you see. You'll upset your stomach. The little guy barely weighs anything. And he's already trying to steal food. Haha. Streamer, don't make things worse. Thank you, polar bear. If it weren't for the streamer, Xiaobai would have climbed out himself. Aku. With this little guy keeping me company. These 3 months on guard duty. Shouldn't be so dull. Where'd the mama polar bear go? I can take in the cub for now, but I still need to find the polar bear. How will he survive on the ice field? How will he hunt? Only his mom can teach him that. I'll find his mom, then take Xiaobai to her. Hope she doesn't think I'm a bear trafficker. Xiaobai, come on. Time for some milk from the bowl. Oh no, guys. What if I never find his mom? And keep raising this little guy? When he grows up, he could eat me in one bite. First, for tasty food, you've got to open wide. Like this. Make an O. Then I can get the spoon in. Good boy. If I don't wipe it dry, it'll freeze and be hard to clean. Xiaobai pats his belly and gives you a like. Friendliness plus 20. Xiaobai says he loves you and asks the system to tell you. He wants bowl milk again next time. Poplar asks the system to send Arctic fruits and veggies, planting skills and a grow kit. The little guy liked me. The little guy loves me. Raising a polar bear beats raising a dog or cat. No one in the Arctic can grow vegetables yet. Even top agricultural scientists back home haven't grown veggies in the Arctic. Thanks, little guy. What a great surprise. Host, your food is ready. Awesome. This is wonderful. I just got dumped, and this stream healed me. Why does watching the streamer eat ramen calm me down? Sorry. Let me interrupt. Is it possible? The place you're describing is actually harsh? No interrupting. I say it's beautiful, so it's beautiful. If your mom saw this, I couldn't explain it. Once I know the base better, I'll find Xiaobai's mom. It's too late today. Tomorrow in the live stream. Good night, guys. We're not sleepy. Don't end the stream. We want to keep watching Xiaobai's fluffy collar. Shu Lan Jing Mai sent 20 blazing red harps. Tom Cruise's lucky golden egg value. 5 tails of copper coins. Sent 99 sparklers. These seeds can't be planted. If we're really hungry, we'll stew and eat them. Light duration set. Irrigation rate set. Playing soft music for 24 hours. Electronic temperature control on. LED lighting system on. This will be the Arctic's first fruit and vegetable greenhouse. The day we get fresh produce will be a major breakthrough for the Eastern Arctic Research Base. December 4th, sunny. Today is my first day at Arctic Research Base No. 188034. An Arctic mascot is following me. The little guy's kind of goofy. I named him Xiaobai. Later, I'll find Xiaobai's mom. Then release him. Tomorrow, I'll collect ice cores as planned. It's too cold to sleep. Xiaobai says, he loves you too. And he asks the system to tell you. If you can't sleep, snuggle up and sleep. Little guy, since you're coming into my arms, I won't say no. So warm and soft. You're too heavy, little guy. If you don't get up, I won't feel my stomach anymore. Don't these fans ever sleep? They're always waiting in the live stream. Thanks, lonely guard. Xiaobai, you can salute too. Awoo! Xiaobai is too cute. Will Xiaobai join the flag-raising ceremony too? This polar bear follows our streamer. So he's our country's bear now. The little guy's pretty patriotic. So cute. Ice cores reveal precipitation in the ice. They analyze gases, dust, and climate changes. Xiaobai, let's go outside for a walk. If we run into your mom, you go with her. But tell her not to eat me, okay? Hungry again, huh? Then we can be full of energy all day long. Full of energy. Look at me and scream. Are you full of energy? Oh, guys, I'm going to cry. Xiaobai, you don't need to memorize anything. Walk briskly. Wait until you grow up. If you haven't found your mother yet, just pull the sled for me. Prohibition of child labor. Fight, fight. Anchors are not allowed to employ child labor. We buy gifts. You pull the box yourself. Sasuke-kun, who loves spicy pasta, gets a free flight. And leave a message asking the anchor to do the work himself. Black and white roses give away airplane too. And leave a message about frozen feet in the Icefield. If the anchor carries Xiaobai on his back, I'll give you double magic power. Free flaming red pool starts at 99 and leave a message. Qualified anchors must learn to ask for gifts themselves. Cool fans get gifts. Just to tell me not to let Xiaobai do the work. Can use an adult polar bear as a mount? It sounds very cool. Little thing, you have to work hard to grow it. As expected, the bastard anchors started to fight. The bad idea of employing child labor. The anchor is full of water. Guys, who of you noticed me just now? That polar bear next to me. Just now when the anchor was seriously digging into the ice, a deer walked by. Is this really a new anchor? The gifts you give me can crush me. Gift from internet celebrity account with 200,000 fans. Ah, this. How can the gap between people be so big? Caught a small deer meat skewer alive. Sorry, old guys. This venison kebab is so easy to come by. Xiaobai, you are afraid that I will be hungry. So I want to take advantage of my work. Get me some meat to eat. Frozen meat is so hard. It would be so satisfying if I could eat fresh barbecue. The little white bear likes your touch very much. +1 for expressing my love to you. Affinity +10. Little white bear felt very proud. And feel it helped you. Express my love to you +2. Affinity +20. And entrust the system to give you a gift package bound to animal favorability. It turns out that the little guy did it so that I could eat meat. I thought he was just having fun and ran away. Misunderstood you. You are the best polar bear. Open the animal favorability gift pack. Congratulations to the owner of the Sioux tribe for receiving 2 kilograms of fresh reindeer meat, 2 kilograms of fish, 10 servings of hydroponic vegetable and fruit nutrient solution. The supplies have been sent to the host, designated base warehouse. Please keep up the good work. This is a heavenly supplement. And the favorability gift pack is given to me. It's still the fresh meat I need most. It feels so good. It is indeed the legendary stupid plate. How can such a stupid and adorable animal come about? It has persisted until now and has not become extinct. Go ahead before I regret it. A creature like the silly roe deer can survive to this day. It's simply a miracle of nature. Now that the venison skewers are delivered to your door. But you can't blame me for being rude. Leave you. The little guy is quite capable. Self-taught sled pulling is really smart. Ding, the Arctic dwarf deer shows its trust in you. +1. Increase your cooperation by 10. Arctic dwarf deer loves your compliments. And express my love for you +1. Tilt force plenty. And entrust the system to give away a green venison gift package. Arctic dwarf deer commission system conveyed. Dwarf deer meat is not tasty. Please eat reindeer meat. Arctic dwarf deer. It turns out that the academic name of this stupid roe deer is Arctic dwarf deer. Sounds more reliable. Please ask the host to specify the place where the venison gift packs are to be stored. The hidden kitchen is full. Then give me a gift of venison, temporarily placed in the Shujuan cultivation greenhouse. The large packages of reindeer meat have been put into the book breeding greenhouse. Please check the host promptly. Please keep up the good work. There is meat in hand. Don't panic. Unexpectedly, little white bear just gave me a bunch of fresh meat gift packages. Silly roe deer also sent a batch of meat. I'm not panicking at all now. This roe deer is not stupid at all. It actually knows it is game. Self-dried venison is not tasty. Specially commissioned system to deliver reindeer meat. This desire to survive is also very strong.
Can't.
The little thing has itchy teeth. Go outside and chew your frozen wattle roots. Otherwise, you will pull a sleigh for the rest of your life. If you want to rely on me, I will rely on you. Silly roe deer, let's make an agreement. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You want to stare at my vegetables. You have to pull the car for me. As long as you eat, drink, and sleep.
Delicious.
Everyone, does Shobai eating meat look like a seal? Ding! Shobai the polar bear really loves the roasted venison you gave him. Likes for you, +1 +1 +1 +1 +1 +1. Charm, +666. Xiaobai is super satisfied. He loves you super much. +10. The system has been commissioned to grant the Wild Animal Mystery Box skill. Open the Wild Animal Mystery Box skill. The Wild Animal Mystery Box skill is now open for the host. Congratulations, host. You obtained the Bloodline Suppression skill. Bloodline Suppression activated. Bloodline Suppression. The more powerful and wild the target, the more effective it is against wild animals. The stronger the enemy, the stronger I become. Bloodline Suppression. All beasts submit. I love it, thanks a lot. Good morning. The meat was stolen. Streamer, your meat is gone. Someone broke into Bright's place and stole his meat. This isn't a dog. It's more like a very angry Arctic wolf pup. And it has asked the system to tell you. You grabbed me by the scruff. So I'll raid your home. Come here, little thing. Let Uncle draw a tube of your blood. We'll check you out, then let you go. You dare grab me by the scruff? Watch out, or I'll raid your home. Just wait. Streamer, my dog says, that the white dog in your hand is cussing you out. And the language is filthy. The baby Volv's got some bite. Has anyone noticed? The streamer is gripping the dog's scruff with his left hand, while holding down the little white bear with his right. What would happen if the streamer let the little white bear go? This isn't a dog. It must be an Arctic Volv pup that got separated from its pack. This pup is pretty wild. I'll let it go in a bit. Then, as usual, according to the schedule, we'll start the morning flag-raising ceremony. It ate a piece of my reindeer meat. I drew a tube of its blood for testing. We're even. All settled. No wonder the room suddenly dropped more than 10 degrees. This little guy must have pushed the gap open. What a naughty thing. Go on out. Don't come back. Folks, did you see the satellite tracking collar around the snow Volv's neck just now? The snow Volv belongs to a pack. It's different from a polar bear. Food is scarce in the Arctic. To find food, Arctic wolves follow migrating prey. They cross areas larger than 2,600 square miles. Today, I began tracking the Arctic movements of one snow Volv. FOR research. According to data sent back by the satellite collar, during the Arctic's dark winter, temperatures can drop as low as -70 degrees Celsius. In such harsh conditions, the pack travels from place to place, in search of food, covering hundreds of miles. We hope to learn how Arctic wolves survive the extreme cold of winter, how far they have to travel to find enough food to make it to the Arctic spring. Now you're attached to me too. Hurry back to your pack, or your parents will think I kidnapped you. They'll tear my place apart. Three years ago, the snow Volv traveled for 84 hours round trip, covering 128.7 kilometers. Then it returned the same way. In the first half of last year, this snow Volv traveled for 140 hours round trip, covering 274 kilometers before returning. In the second half of last year, this snow Volv traveled for 270 hours round trip, covering 539 kilometers. This year's data is 0. This snow Volv must have died. Glaciers are melting, sea levels are rising, there's less land, food is becoming scarcer and scarcer. As long as they migrate with the reindeer herds, wild snow wolves won't starve to death. Wild animals have their own way of surviving. What do we have to worry about? Today, we need to expand and reinforce our base. Otherwise, before the snow wolves starve, I'll freeze to death here in the Arctic. We'll learn from ancient people and build an igloo. Then use local materials to build a wooden cabin. An igloo works fine as temporary shelter. But we have a lot of research equipment. It gets very hot when in use and could melt the igloo. That puts the equipment at risk of damage. There's only one kind of tree in the Arctic, and it's a willow. You want me to cut down willows to build a cabin? This is an Arctic willow. It's the shortest tree in the world, but no matter how tiny the Arctic willow is, it really is a tree. It has leaves and a trunk. Its roots grow through the surface soil, spreading sideways along the ground for several inches. It has no hanging branches, yet it still blooms. When the flowers fade, the willow fluff floats away. All the plants in the snow grow flat against the ground. An Arctic willow standing 3 centimeters tall already counts as a towering tree among Arctic plants. I've gained more weird and useless knowledge. I just love following the streamer on Arctic adventures. It feels like I went to the Arctic too. Alright, Shabai. Today we need to clean up the mud in the warehouse and expand our brick and tile cabin. I'm putting all those childhood skills from playing house back home in the country to use. With these materials, we can quickly make cement outdoors. This is a simple version of a traditional courtyard house. Even though I'm far away in the Arctic, I often miss home. So I built a house with a unique Chinese design. Seeing our base makes me think of home. It's beautiful. 1,000 followers. And this many people are already watching me build a house. If I went fishing on the Arctic Ocean shore, wouldn't the audience go through the roof? Ding! Little White Bear really loves the house you built. Here's a gift for you. Likes 11111111. Charisma 666. Little White Bear is completely satisfied, showing super love for you. 10. And has asked the system to gift you a premium carpet, 2 tons of anthracite, a power storage unit. Please designate a storage room for the host to receive the gifts. Then we'll make the West Wing the new storage room. Guys, this bed is hot. I'm about to get heat stroke. Oh my god, is this the joy of the Arctic? It's freezing outside, but the streamer is lying on a heated Kong bed, eating a snow cone. So relaxed. Now I want to travel to the Arctic too. There's no turning back. Isn't this just like me? I can't believe I got edited into a video. And it even hit the trending list. Thanks to the media for the likes. I'm just an ordinary Arctic ranger. $50,000 people. Yesterday, I was just an unknown little streamer. How did I become famous overnight? I came here from the trending list too. The creator really is the person in the video. I even saw the streamer's heated Kong bed. It's warmer than the one on the trending list, and it even smokes. Little White, aren't you a polar bear? Do polar bears like heated Kong beds too? There's an uninvited guest. This Snowvolf pup came in to mooch food and drinks. The streamer drew a tube of its blood for testing. And now it's holding a grudge. It even knows how to wreck the place. Quick. Go. Woo! Who? There's an adult Snowvolf in the snow cave. It's hostile toward the streamer. That's a fully grown Volf. And your research team doesn't even get weapons. The tracks only go in. None come out. And they're already getting faint. That adult Volf has been in there for a while. It may be injured. I have a bloodline suppression skill. An injured adult Volf and a cub. Maybe I can handle them. That blood smell is strong. There really is an injured Volf. No breathing. No body heat either. It's been dead for several days. The wound is deep and narrow, with curved tearing too. It was probably gored by a reindeer's antlers while hunting. An orphan Volf pup. The only thing we can do is help bury her. Everyone, as long as I'm still at Arctic Base 1834, I'll keep watching for any signs left by the mother polar bear. I won't give up on the slightest hope or clue. Rest assured. This should be the Wolf Pup's pack. Streamer, how do you know this is the pup's pack? What if it's a strange pack? The pup would definitely get torn apart. I didn't mistreat him. Why does it sound like he's telling the pack on me? Streamer, get out of there. Wolves can run up to 67 kilometers per hour. That's about 19 meters per second, judging by where their howls are coming from. They're about 800 meters away. They'll be here in about 30 seconds. The alpha. Which one is the alpha? Every wolf pack has an alpha. Only the alpha can father pups with a mate. The pup's father should be here. Bloodline suppression. The stronger they are, the stronger I become. I have to suppress the alpha first. No need to guess. That's the alpha. Bloodline suppression activated. The stronger the enemy, the stronger I become. Bloodline suppression. All beasts submit. The bloodline suppression is working. But I need to take it one step further. So gentle. I should brush your fur every day. This fur feels incredibly smooth.
He's entrusted his own pup to me.
In this frozen wasteland, where can we find enough food to feed an entire wolf pack? But don't wolf packs hunt together? Why is the mother wolf alone? The she-wolf was left alone. It may be because of territorial disputes within the pack. Or perhaps she was traveling with her pups and got separated during the pack's migration. There could be many reasons. We don't have satellite footage tracking the pack, so we can't determine why she was separated. But we do know one thing. She-wolves rarely give birth to just one pup. This pup should have had siblings. But they all died along the migration route during the Arctic polar night. The pack has to keep pace with the migrating caribou herd. Otherwise, once the caribou leave and the pack fails to keep up, the entire pack will fall apart from hunger and eventually starve to death. The Great Caribou Migration is over now. But this pack of Arctic wolves didn't keep up. They couldn't keep pace with the hoofed animals' migration. I'm Evan. Editor-in-Chief of National Geographic. I'd like to contact you privately. Please send me the high-definition Arctic vol footage. Anchor Liang, please contact me officially. We need your high-definition footage. I'm Icekeeper 1834 at the Eastern Research Base. I'm also a full-time intern on the research team. All the data I collect belongs to the East and to our national research team. If any organization wants to take advantage of our work, freeloaders, please turn left. You're not welcome. Anchor, science has no borders. But scientists do. It must be a Wolfang broken in a recent fight. A Wolfang is very important to an alpha. He gave this tooth to me. He must need something from me.
He traveled 1,000 miles to entrust me with his pup.
The alpha must have something important to do. And it must be extremely dangerous for him to leave his pup behind. Little Wolf, your dad entrusted you to me. He must have something very important to do. And it's extremely dangerous. The Arctic Wolf King thinks you took good care of his pup. Gratitude increased by 2. Charisma increased by 10. The Arctic Wolf King asks you to keep caring for his pup and has commissioned the system to give you an Arctic gift pack. So he was still watching. He waited until he knew I'd accepted the pup. Only then did he leave. What exactly is the Snow Wolf pack going to do? Open the Arctic gift pack. Host request detected. Opening the Arctic gift pack for the host. Congratulations. You received Arctic Advanced Windproof Goggles, a graphene quick-dry thermal diving suit, a custom-made form-fitting thermal windbreaker, an optical cable and fiber optic signal booster. Keep up the good work. Beep. Connection successful. Anchor. I've realized Arctic research life is pretty easy. You just drill down for ice cores every day, then rescue some wildlife, and you're done. I could do that job too. Folks, being an ice keeper in the Arctic isn't just about standing around guarding the ice. Collecting ice cores is just one climate indicator. We also have to visit each outpost regularly to check the climate at coordinates set by the base. Besides monitoring the climate and terrain, we also record footage of the animals and collect rare Arctic animal samples. This is a sample from the polar bear cub, and this tube contains a Wolf pup sample. We regularly run blood and genetic tests on the animal samples and upload the footage and data to headquarters. Then the Animal Research Group at the Academy of Social Sciences studies the behavior of Arctic animals. Anchor, you still haven't had any accidents. Life in the peaceful Arctic is amazing. Isn't it just a little busy? As long as the pay comes through, I'm fine with it too. Everyone, this is the Arctic. If nothing goes wrong, that's what counts as a surprise. The smallest mistake can be a catastrophe for the team stationed at the base. A blizzard's here. We'll do indoor work today. We'll contact headquarters and report on our recent station duties. Arctic Research Base 1834 calling headquarters. Hello? Arctic Research Base 1834 calling headquarters. Base 1834, go ahead. Over. Calling unmanned ice station 1834. Which researcher is stationed at your base? Headquarters. This is Base 1834. Intern 3713 is stationed at Base 1834. Intern 3713. Do you need a supply drop? Intern 3713. Don't push yourself. If things get difficult, contact headquarters at once. Blizzards have been raging lately. The climate monitoring can be postponed. The animal footage can also wait. Base 1834 doesn't need supplies for now. I'll begin my weekly report.
Director.
These are the real-time readings from Arctic Base 1834. They include climate, glaciers, and rare animals, as well as geographic ice core data. The research team stationed at Arctic Base 1834. Didn't they just return home? Who is stationed at Base 1834 now? Reporting Director. Yes, it's Intern 3713. He's responsible for the station for 3 months. Bring up the video. That young lady has a nice voice. A mature, steady, husky voice. I like it. Awoo! You can't reliably identify people by their voices. A pretty-voiced girl could still weigh 440 pounds. Or a burly guy could have a cute, girly voice. Where did that mature-voiced lady go? 3713. Yes, Director? The footage you submitted is all recent? Reporting, Director. It's all first-hand footage from yesterday and today. Absolutely genuine. Director, the data is completely genuine. But I can contribute one live specimen. A particularly hungry one. Easy, put it down. Put it down quick. I'll beat you to death. The video is over. We still didn't get to see the goddess from headquarters. I wonder if we'll see her next time. There's a blizzard today. Hopefully it'll be over tomorrow. Then I'll go hunting. Arctic animals are scarce, but there are still animals we can hunt. Like Arctic hares, rock ptarmigan, silverfish, and grayling are all reliable sources of protein. I can't even make out the words anymore. Go play with Little White and the Wolf Pup. With these two little troublemakers around, my daily life guarding the Arctic won't be lonely. Thanks to these little guys. Otherwise, guarding the ice alone in a blizzard would be absolutely miserable. The east cabin wasn't damaged, but the west wall of the west cabin was badly damaged. Luckily, the west cabin is just a storage room. All the electronics are in the east cabin, so none of the equipment was damaged. We still have plenty of bricks and tiles. Let's make a simple wall repair first. For hunting, we don't have a hunting rifle, so we'll have to make do. We'll make a primitive hunting tool. We'll be counting on this spear to help us hunt some game. Roar, roar, roar. Hear me out. I can explain myself. Little white bear tugged at your pant leg. It's trying to comfort you and show you some love. +1 +1. Affinity increased by 10. Little white bear thinks you're weak. The quest system brought you a Fangshan halberd. A Fangshan halberd spear. Is that the Fangshan halberd I know? Smooch, moi, poof. White bear, you really get me. Wah. We're here. This is where we'll hunt today. Guys, you don't think Arctic hunting means just walking somewhere and hunting, right? Of course we need an ambush. Our reindeer cart made a huge racket all the way here. Forget the animals. Even a fish in the sea, hearing noise by the shore, could dive straight into the deep ocean. Abu, 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 abu. Yesterday, we put a satellite tracking collar on the Arctic Wolf King. This morning's GPS satellite image shows the pack has reached the far side of the Arctic Ocean. We still don't know what the Arctic wolves are going to do. But one thing is certain. This Arctic ice field isn't suitable for the pack to live in. There are no animals wintering here. No migrating herds of deer. It can't support such a huge wolf pack. We're pretty lucky today. We ran into a silly little guy. He fell into a snow pit.
Hey guys.
The wolf pup thinks I'm the alpha. In a wolf pack, the hierarchy is extremely strict. Only the alpha can breed. Only the alpha can distribute the prey. And eat first. He's letting me eat first. Then he'll get a few bites as a reward. This animal looks like not a pet ferret, but an ermine. A white Arctic ermine. Folks, the Arctic ermine is a nationally protected first-class animal. It's an endangered species worldwide. Sorry guys, but this can't be called prey today. Snowy owls are far too rare. They're nationally protected first-class animals. Their numbers are dropping sharply every year. Let's release it. I'll make it up to you with 2 ptarmigans. Beep. Location link successful. Sorry, little guy. I drew some of your blood. Here's a cookie in exchange. Don't hold a grudge, okay? The snowy owl looks pure white, with a fluffy tail and a plump little body. Pretty cute, right? Actually, a snowy owl's plumage isn't always the same. During the Arctic's endless summer days, snowy owls are brown, the same color as the ground. But once polar night begins, and snow covers everything, they can grow white feathers in just 2 weeks. Snowy owls can change outfits with the seasons. It's called seasonal camouflage. I'd like to make an appeal. Some folks really like buying fur coats. You can own 10 coats or 100, and switch them whenever you like. But an animal only has 1 coat. Animal affinity won't help here. I'm starving like this. My motive is way too obvious. I'll roast you an Arctic ground squirrel later. Guys, see that? Those are wild Arctic land birds. They're migratory birds. They usually fly south when the weather gets bitterly cold. But this flock was clearly too slow, so they got left in the Arctic Circle. Let me make a prediction. The Icefield is way too vast. The host is too far from the flock. Even if the host sprints straight at them, at wolf pack speed, he still can't catch them. We've worked on a variety show with Bear Grylls, and exchanged ideas with him too. The flock is right in the middle of the ice field. Even if the host takes the shortest route, the moment he pops his head up, the flock will take off. They're right. If we show ourselves within 500 meters, the flock will scatter. But beyond 500 meters, I can't reach them. Even with a slingshot or a bow, I could only catch one. The rest of the flock would still fly away. You two, look at me. Come on, just look at me. Winning this group fight depends on you two. Raise wolves for 1,000 days, use them for one. But this wolf doesn't seem very bright. One second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. Now. Just run with people when they are given food. I won't eat it without seasoning. Guys, this snowstorm came just in time. Brought us meat. Ding, the little white bear is full. It means I love you so much plus 111. Affinity plus 50.
Ouch.
Little white bear thinks you are working hard and entrusts the system to give you a small animal breeding gift box. Call. Come. Dingshu Wolf Cubs will add 1 plus 1 plus 1 if they like your hunting skills. Affinity plus 50. Snow Wolf Cub Entrustment System gift. Rodent feed gift box. And the entrustment system conveys it tactfully. Wanna poke my head off? I'll demolish your hometown. Small animal breeding gift box opened. Obtain small animal breeding and training test question 1. Rodent feed gift box opened. Get 2 large 50 kilograms bags of rodent feed. Vegetables grow quickly. We can further add some plant species. For example, fruit seedlings with a long growth cycle. Okay, see you next time. The snowstorm is getting bigger. It's going to hail. What the hell is this weather? To kill people. I'm fucking albino weather. Polar night whiteout weather. Strong reflections from ice, snow and low-altitude snow particles. Risk of visual field loss. It is forbidden to look directly outdoors. Not afraid, not afraid. In a place like this, it's not just the little ones who need me. I also need them to accompany me. Hello, Base 1834 calls headquarters. General call Base 1834. Please report on how to observe and control the two Arctic scientific research stations. Base 1834. The situation is acceptable. Headquarters Command Galaxy Station Substation. Base 1834 is stationed in place. Do not go out in extreme weather. Life matters. We can't afford to lose another site. Which headquarters site was lost? Base 1834 is on standby. Do not act without authorization. The refrigerator was smashed like this. If someone is working outdoors, snowmobile GPS paging device. Neither the goggles nor the goggles can hold it. Yellow. Lost in calling for help. Equipment damage. Ice surface workers. Roar. After the expansion of wireless communications, the range is only 5 kilometers in radius. There are people working on the ice within 5 kilometers and lost its way. The only places that meet the special conditions are the Icefield north of the base. Disoriented. Equipment damage. Ice surface workers. The headquarters ordered me to stay where I am. But the bleaching weather continues. They can't find the direction. The equipment is also broken. To go or not to go. Fuck it. I'm just standing there, dumbfounded. Little white Volv boy. Get ready to go. Depart from Base 183. Ding little white bear thinks he is very handsome and cool. It means I love you so much, +1. Affinity +50. Little white bear thanks you for the cool goggles. And entrusted the system to give away a small toy Arctic Volf whistle. Will you give me some toys? Whistle, thank you so much. Please ask the host to specify a storage location for small toys. Then put it in my pocket. It really works. Very suitable for communicating with each other in the snow. Thank you very much, Shabai. Can this hole make sound too? Weather's turning. Everyone, get back to base now. Captain, we've lost our sight. It's a whiteout. Everyone, huddle on the leeward side of the snowmobile. Use the satellite remote sensing receiver to contact HQ for help. Five researchers at Galaxy Station are calling for help. Galaxy Station calling for help. Our bearing is... Damn it. The GPS comms gear was wrecked by hail. The navigation satellite data is gone too. Captain, we're trapped. Captain, we'll freeze to death here. Captain, this is the Arctic, the most extreme place on Earth. No one can save us. Miracles can happen. What if a miracle comes? We're here. Here. It's a person. Don't rub your eyes. The bright light burned your corneas. It'll cause snow blindness. The upper cornea is peeling off. Come back to base with me. My base has ofloxacin and recombinant bovine fibroblast gel. Damn, the snowmobile's smashed to hell. The engine's leaking oil and is frozen. The GPS locator is wrecked too. All comms are dead. Only a radio's left. It's all broken. All the gear's gone. Old Kui's head got split open too. Several people need stitches in their foreheads. What transport do you still have that works? I've only got a roe deer sled. It can't carry 6 grown men. I'm Old Kui, captain of Arctic Galaxy Station HQ. Comrade, you are? Reporting in. Lang Jun, intern at Galaxy Branch, Base 1834. Reporting to HQ leadership. Sir, if your team has no working transport, we can only walk to Base 1834, the nearest base. Comrade Lang, please lead the way. A beast is following us. I can't see it. Without bloodline suppression, I can't lock onto it. Everyone, get down.
Now.
Bloodline suppression activate. Standing nearly 10 feet tall. covered in gray fur. Do animals like that live in the Arctic? Could it be a new, unrecorded species? Form a circle. Walk slowly. Keep moving. It'll warm you up. As long as I can see it. Bloodline suppression can lock onto it. Xiaobai. Come back. Other beasts could be hiding in this whiteout. Where there's one beast, there's another. You're going to your death. Don't lecture me. Sea Captain. Leader, I think we're surrounded. And there are beasts everywhere. Nobody move. Grizzlies? How can there be grizzlies in the Arctic? Bloodline suppression. Activate. Xiaobai, come back. Leader.
Now.
Oh. Get back to base 1834 now. Brother, do me a favor. Woof, woof, woof. Captain Kui, hold on tight. Comrade Leng Yang. Save your thanks for later. The little ones outside are hungry. Those really are wild wolves? Comrade Lang, how'd you get these wolves not to eat you? Please have a bite. Just a small thank you. The Arctic Wolf King loves your roasted venison. It gives your grilling skills a thumbs up. +1, +1, +1, +1, +1. Affinity +50. The Arctic Wolf King asked the system to send you a reindeer meat gift pack. It also asked the system to tell you it has claimed new territory. There's plenty of reindeer meat. After just 1 week, the dozen or so wolves became over 30. Looks like he really claimed new land. And caught up with the migrating reindeer herd. Cooked tastes better than raw. I'll bring out all my stock now. Roast it all. Holy shit, holy shit. Come on, let's all roast together. I built lots of stoves. Let's use all 6 stoves. That smell? It's so good. Let me explain. Lang, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you go and draw the Wolf King's blood? That's the Wolf King. Piss off the Wolf King and 1 bite is all it takes. Alright, the pack has more important things to do. They need to follow the migrating reindeer herd. Goodbye, Wolf King. The pack has to chase the reindeer and claim new land. It's still too small. It can't keep up with such a long migration. The Wolf King left it behind, so it could live. Folks, don't feel bad. I've still got a snow wolf here. Don't cry. You're a future Wolf King. Don't cry. Our snow wolf king is still just a clueless cub. I adopted it. When this cub becomes the next Arctic wolf king, these will be some serious embarrassing stories. Lang, that's not your dog. Come on, give them a fierce look. A fierce look. I've done field research for over 30 years. I've never seen a land grizzly in the Arctic. Guys, take a look. The bear in front of us isn't a land grizzly. Land grizzlies have short skulls. Their molars are big and strong. But this grizzly in front of us, though its fur is gray, has a skull and molars, just like a polar bear's. This grizzly has a long skull and smaller molars. It's more like a polar bear. But it isn't a polar bear either. Polar bears are covered in white fur. In the snow, they look like a creamy white blob. If I'm right, this should be a... The polar grizzly hybrid is very pleased with your hospitality. +1, +1, +1, +1, +1. Attraction +10. The polar grizzly hybrid asked the system to send you an Arctic ice fishing gift pack. It also asked the system to say, grilled fish tastes even better next time. If I'm right, this is a wild polar grizzly hybrid, the offspring of a polar bear and a land grizzly. Money, huh? Lian. In the 12 years since Galaxy Station was built, we've captured HD footage of only 6 animal species. But on your computer, you've uploaded footage of 4 wild species already. Why is my discovery trending? And why do so many TV stations want to interview me? What's NCTV?
XXXC Radio?
They're all scammers, right? Scams these days are getting so elaborate. The Arctic region includes the Arctic Circle, everything north of 6,634 latitude. But as the global climate changes, the Arctic, once cold year-round, has repeatedly seen extreme heat. Glaciers are melting faster and faster. The links between land and glaciers are fading too. This drives hungry polar bears south and southern grizzlies north. The Arctic ecosystem is growing more fragile. Arctic wildlife is changing its behavior, even when it comes to breeding. If the Arctic keeps warming, polar bears may cease to exist. Captain Cooey, polar bears will disappear. Life always finds a way out. Life's bloodline won't disappear. Old Gray, you're a rare species. The wolf pack has gone after the migrating reindeer. You need to get moving too. The migration has really gone far. You'll go hungry and lose weight in this winter cold. Look how skinny you are. Hibernation left you starving, huh? I'm the only one who's good to you. I fill you up with big chunks of venison. Try that with anyone else. They'd run for their lives. I've only got this rundown house. Where are you gonna fish? I'm the only one who cares about you. Any other research team would kick you out. You'd be miserable. Hurry and leave with the migration, or you'll be in trouble with no food this winter. Your skin and bones. You barely have any strength. Your bear relatives will laugh at you out there. I think the streamer is a pu'e expert. How am I pu'eing a polar grizzly? It's so huge. How would I dare pu'e it? One swipe from it, and I'd be crippled. Where else would you find someone who loves you this much? The little polar bear boldly leaves paw prints on your neck. It tells the polar grizzly that you're its two-legged pet, and won't let the polar grizzly get close. The little polar bear is happy it chased off the polar grizzly. It says it loves you too. Moo, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Affinity plus 666. Little White, you're jealous at such a young age. When you grow into a 10-foot adult polar bear, your jealous roar will be huge. Come on. Let me explain the hydroponic planter's growing plan. Comrade Ling. Two of the botanists stationed at the base have already left. No one's ever grown greens this big. And both botanists left in tears. They said the Arctic defies science. Whatever they plant just withers. We even tried building greenhouses and hauling in black soil, but nothing would sprout. Captain Kui, could you cook us a dish? Sure. Captain Kui, is the food not to your liking? I'll go make some plain noodles. It's great. Really delicious. I've been out on this project for a year and a half. I haven't had vegetables in a year and a half. I haven't had vegetables in 2 years. I've almost forgotten what they taste like. I've been stationed here for 3 years. All I eat is frozen rations and plain noodles. So good, it's amazing. I dream about eating vegetables every night. Let's go take a look. Headquarters calling Base 1834. Base 1834, please respond. Base 1834 here. Intern Long Jun, ID 3713, reporting to headquarters. Good, as long as you're safe. The weather department just detected a storm in the Arctic. This blizzard is extremely severe. Several research bases have been damaged by it. The Galaxy Station research team is missing. Was the equipment at Galaxy Station damaged? Yes, Galaxy Station urgently needs to be rebuilt. Team member 3713. Why are you asking about headquarters? I ran into Galaxy Station's team members while I was out this morning. Team member 3713. You left your assigned base? You left your base during a blizzard? Oh no, did I say something wrong? Base 1834 personnel. Do you know the consequences of leaving base without permission? Abandoning your post is a serious offense. You could be demoted and fired. I'm already the lowest level intern. How can I be demoted? Then you'll just be fired immediately. Galaxy Station as your kid. There's still a way out. I'll ask the leaders to reconsider at the meeting. But team member 3713. Yes? Team member 3713. You left your post without permission. I'll dock 3 months of your internship pay. But team member 3713. You deserve credit for saving 5 researchers at Galaxy Base. You'll receive 6 months of quarterly bonuses, minus 3 months of intern pay, plus 6 months of quarterly bonuses. Alright, 3713. Don't get too excited. I'll plead your case to the leaders, but always remember, you're still an intern. You must follow base regulations. For this mistake, I'll record 1 administrative infraction. Don't let it happen again. Yes, sir. Thanks, little Leong. Lung is the man. Mighty and bold, 3713. Thanks, Base 1834. Come here. Liang Chun's Liang Jun. We wanted to pay attention to the line too. Ling, from now on, the daily maintenance of this snowmobile is all yours. Me? Galaxy Station is so far away. How am I supposed to maintain it? An Ultra Air professional snowmobile with 8 cylinders. This one is yours. It's a top-of-the-line professional bike, and it has 8 cylinders. This power is incredible. You gave it to me? Ling, next time we meet, you'd better be a full-time employee. Ling, next time we meet, we'll eat huge bites of barbecue and load up on vegetables and booze. So lonely. It's just too lonely. But at least I have you little sprites with me. Thank you all. Hop on, little ones. Base 1834 is ready to depart. Woohoo. Little White, you just ran back and forth. When you all grow up, you'll still climb all over me. You'll crush me flat. Folks, a little animal gave me a nail from someone else. What could this mean? I already have 150,000 followers in my live stream. At 150,000 followers, they offered me a platinum streamer contract. The gift split changes from 50-50 to 30% for the platform and 70% for me. I also get a $150,000 annual base bonus. Click agree. Start the e-signature. That should collect it all.
Bang.
Folks, someone sent me a huge antler. We're all here. Don't believe me. I'll take a picture. Get back here. What are you freaking out about? The roe deer is a herbivore, and a small to medium-sized deer. Males have antlers, but females don't. Around February or March each year, the male roe deer starts growing antlers. Antlers are a male secondary sex trait, mainly used to compete for mating rights. Once breeding season ends, the antlers fall off around December. Fresh antlers grown in spring are extremely valuable. In traditional Chinese medicine, they're called velvet antler. Velvet antler is worth a fortune. It's incredibly rare. Many poachers harvest it to sell for money. It's about as precious as wild ginseng. Wait, I have to ask. You cut off the deer antler? Doesn't that hurt the deer? At ordinary farms, harvesting velvet antler requires putting the deer under anesthesia. Don't assume that because antlers are hard and newly grown. They're painless like fingernails. They actually hurt, and the deer are in extreme pain. If velvet antlers were really like human fingernails, how could they have so much medicinal value? You should know that velvet antler contains sugars, fats, collagen, amino acids, and other nutrients the human body needs. Little white deer. Baba. Wolf cub. You're pretty fierce. So it was you snow sculpture. Thank you so much. But don't do that next time. This thing is heavy. I appreciate the thought. This is your child. The snow sculpture feels your love and returns the love. Plus 1111111. Affinity plus 200. Gifted by the Snow Sculpture Commission System. A carbon fiber heavy-duty resistance sled. And it asked the system to pass this along. Look how cute I am. What a lovable, clever little rascal. Little guy, help yourself to the cookies. I'll hang some dried reindeer meat by the door. If you get hungry, come take a few bites. All right, I'm heading out. So this is the sled the snow sculpture sent me. Pretty nice. It slides fast and holds a lot. The reindeer herd should have migrated by now. But where did this antler and hoof shell come from? Could there still be other deer on the ice fields? I can have that silly roe deer pull it later. Might as well use it. Simple living. But we still have work to do. Keep learning.
Take some sponsorships, streamer.
You should take some sponsorships. Folks, this trench coat. Please delete your customer photos. Our factory will pay you. We'll pay you to delete those photos. Why is a partnership so hard? Little Bai, see that? The Wolfpack left only 5 or 6 days ago. They already followed the sea ice around the northern Svalbard Islands and migrated toward the Barents Sea. Give the pack another 5 or 6 days, and they can head south through the Barents Sea into the northern European permafrost plains. But what about the lone deer that missed the migration? Folks, take a look. The polar grizzly takes a different route from the snow wolves. It sticks to waters with sea ice. Its main food sources, fish that rise from the seafloor. Don't let that goofy polar bear fool you. It isn't as big as a grizzly, or as clever as a polar bear, but this big guy is surprisingly clever. The polar grizzly copies the polar bear's lifestyle, sticking to floating sea ice. Besides fishing, its large size lets it eat seals, walruses, sea eagles, birds, and seaweed, and even beluga whales. If you could drop a line from the sky, wouldn't you dominate the food chain? The protein would be unbeatable. I know what you're thinking. You fans either want me to grope the seals or press my face against walruses and sea lions. Have you thought about my face? Those are fierce marine mammals. One bite could snap my head clean off. Ding, 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 ding. 88 planes, 69 rockets, and 10 super rockets. What in the world is going on? Folks, dinner is delicious again today. This is so heartwarming. When can I become a permanent team member? When? When can Base 1834 take in more research recruits? If I had some rookies to help me, that would be perfect. Back home, I have to help my second uncle trim donkey hooves. I guess that's a traditional country craft. If the hooves of even-toed animals aren't worn down or trimmed for too long, the hoof shells keep growing. The hoof and leg can form a 90-degree angle. Then the animal can't put any strength into its legs. The inner hoof structure also changes, causing pain, hoof deformities, and limb disorders. So the excess hoof shell must be trimmed away. The Arctic dwarf deer is very grateful that you trimmed its hooves. Love for you plus 11111. Affinity plus 100. I only trimmed a hoof. This affinity gain is ridiculous. The Arctic dwarf deer loved your deluxe hoof trim. The system was commissioned to send an Arctic grassroot gift pack and invite its friends and relatives to join for the premium hoof trimming service. Friends and relatives? Are these referral customers? How many friends and relatives did that silly roe deer invite over? One, two, three, four, five. They sure aren't shy. Malu is loving it. Gratitude towards you plus 111. Likes for you plus 111. Affinity plus 20. You solved a major health risk for Malu. Malu is very grateful and commissioned the system to gift you a pair of Malu's exclusive blue antlers. Please accept them. No, I can't take these. They're too precious. Keep them yourself. No, really, don't be so polite. They're your antlers. You keep them. I can't accept them. All right, one at a time. Don't crowd. Next, please. You solved the millipede's serious health problem. The millipede gives your skills a thumbs up plus 1 and asks the system to gift you a pair of blue millipede claws. You help the moose recover from a serious illness. The moose is thrilled. Affinity plus 1 and asks the system to gift you a pair of moose antlers. These will make great mural materials. They give it a wonderfully wild, natural feel. Genetic encyclopedia analysis complete. New Arctic animal entry added. Arctic reindeer. New Arctic animal entry added. High-definition satellite imagery of the Arctic reindeer successfully collected. High-definition satellite imagery of the moose successfully collected. Damn, those glutes are solid. You crack me up. In 2022, Base 1834 detected an internationally endangered species, a red-listed species, the reindeer, a nationally protected Class II animal. In the footage from Base 1834, 3 reindeer were lined up, waiting for hoof repairs, strolling leisurely through the snow, grazing on algae and grass, with no sign of panic or fear. And they were very polite. I hit 5 trending searches in one day. My followers jumped from 300,000 to 800,000 show by. We're famous. How come nobody's even cursing me? Our country has recorded Arctic reindeer footage for the first time. Arctic Shabbai's live stream. Here, we'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who goes deep into the mountains every day to set up infrared cameras, replace camera batteries, and collect precious footage for the reserve. The monitoring staff give you a big thumbs up and say, "You worked hard." Liang Zhun of Base 1834, well done. Senior Cheng. Is Liang Jun the name of intern number 3713? It is now, but it won't be tomorrow. Why, Senior Cheng? Because the approval paperwork has been signed off. Intern 3713, Liang Jun, performed exceptionally and made outstanding contributions to the organization. So he's being made permanent tomorrow. Tomorrow, Liang Jun will no longer be an intern. He'll be full-time staff. Don't let the cat out of the bag early. I want to see Lang's face tomorrow when he gets the good news about his promotion. Guys, I'm feeling kind of sticky. I might take a shower. I'll end the stream for now. How do Arctic expedition members shower during polar night? Do they just wipe themselves down with hot water? Folks, this is polar night in the Arctic Circle. The low is -50 degrees. Who'd dare wipe down with a hot towel? You'd freeze solid in seconds. I wish I could crawl into a refrigerator to warm up. I'm sticky all over. It's really uncomfortable. Xiaobai, I'm sweating. This is the Arctic natives' unique way of bathing. If you don't push yourself hard, you can't sweat it out. Oh, Xiaobai the polar bear says he wants to help too, and asked the system to pass along. A hug will keep you warmer. Yeah, hugs do keep you warmer. So, Wolfie, come over and join us. Phew, phew, phew. That feels so good. Xiaobai charcoal powder absorbs even better and makes your teeth whiter. It works better than toothpaste that costs 20-some bucks a tube. Hi, Commander. I'm number 3713 at Base 1834. Hello, Commander. Base 1834 standing by. Base 1834. I'm here to assign tomorrow's mission. Tomorrow, intern number 3713 at the base. Must reach headquarters by 5 p.m. The station chief will distribute supplies to the base. Commander, I just saw the team leader at headquarters last week. They hadn't received any supply shipment either. Then what name do I use when I go pick up supplies? I'm too shy to ask without a reason. Intern number 3733. Tomorrow, ask for whatever you need. Take whatever catches your eye. I'm saying clear the place out. Tomorrow we'll clean out Old Louis' headquarters. Awoo. We have to reach headquarters by 5 p.m. But who's going to pull this huge sled? The moose. The moose is grateful for yesterday's hoof trimming service and thought it was a great experience and asked the system to find out whether you can do it again today. Sure, let's get to work. But when we're done, you have to stay and pull my sled. Get to work. The moose enjoyed it, +1, +1, +1, gives you 100 thumbs up, and asked the system to pass along. Harness as many of us as you can. The reindeer thinks the service is addictive. +1, +1, +1. 200 more points for showing love. And cautiously asked the system to find out. Will you be coming to pull the sled again tomorrow? Could we get another hoof trimming session? Streamer, moose, and reindeer are both bigger than roe deer. Why did you put the Arctic dwarf deer in front? There is a lot of strategy to an Arctic sled formation. The formations we usually see are 4 pairs, single file 7, triangular 26, and when danger strikes and the sled needs to be pulled out of an ice hole, they spread out in a fan. Shaggy has followed me the longest. He knows the ice fields around our base inside and out, so he can lead the way up front. Then, right in front of the herd, we'll give Shaggy the most delicious carrots. We'll place in second and third position the 2 strongest moose and have them chase Shaggy to widen the gap between the lead deer and the herd. We'll make the lead deer's hemp rope a little longer. The second row is the strongest pulling position. That way, we can use the jealousy of rows 2 and 3 to bring out their full strength.
Thud.
Was that an earthquake? Quick, check the seismic detection equipment. Good morning, Captain Kui. Captain Kui. Zhao Ling. Zhao Liang, come on in, have a seat. This time we can really clear out the whole station. Sweet! Thanks, Captain Kui. I love this so much. Lane, just take whatever you want. Just carry it upstairs. Was one snowmobile from last time enough? What are we going to do with all these wild deer? If not, we can spare you 2 more snowmobiles. More than enough. I can guard a small base by myself. Why would I need that many snowmobiles? Once the regular team members arrive next time, I'll ask Captain Kui to lend me a snowmobile. Liang Jun, First Class Scientific Expedition Team Member No. 3713. Dad, what's this? This is glory. The honor of fighting for our country. Captain Kui, this is Liang Jun, First Class Scientific Expedition Team Member No. 3713. Take this order. No, 3713 reporting. This is an honor granted to you by headquarters. From now on, you're an official team member. We'll be counting on you to lead and rescue newcomers. You can't be as reckless as you were before. Dad, did you see that? Your son didn't let the family down. Your son is now an official expedition team member. Liang Jun, welcome to the team. Liang. From now on, you're Captain Liang. Captain Liang, the only person stationed at Base 1834. Little Liang became Captain Liang. That actually rolls off the tongue. Captain Liang, have lunch with us. Let's dig in. Damn it, I'm opening my prized 1982 Coke. The senior members are being so generous. Then I won't hold back. I want to eat everything. Captain Kui, what is this? Smoked fish? Arctic herring, our homemade canned herring. The recipe is absolutely authentic. We use the ancient method of boiling herring in salt water. After sterilizing it, we put it in cans, then let it ferment naturally. That helps it last longer. Captain Kui, Coke can't be heated, right? Right, Coke really can't be heated. The carbon dioxide expands and contracts, and the can could explode. Quick, turn off the electric grill and cut the power. Lang, come report to us more often. Come hang out again sometime. Next time for sure. Next time for sure. Don't underestimate these roots. The ice plain we're standing on sits over permafrost. These roots are all hidden beneath the permafrost layer. The deer that stay behind survive the winter by digging up these roots. What do you think, folks? What if I cover a huge area around the base with roots? What would happen? These little shrubs can grow even in winter. They need very little water. The soil here is arid, besides the shrubs. These mosses, including haircap moss and ice moss, as well as other mosses and lichens, can grow here too. Wolf Cub, Xiaobai is younger than you. He's your little brother. Chasing him is one thing, but wagging your tail that hard isn't right. Streamer, you need to treat them equally. Want to eat some fresh salmon? Let's run toward that part of the frozen sea. Whoever reaches the shore first gets a whole bucket of fresh salmon as a prize. Is that fair enough? December is the perfect season for salmon to return to shore and spawn. After eating that can of salmon at the main station, I have to prove that fresh salmon deserves its name today. Folks, can you see the fish heads and backs sticking out of the water? Because the mullet are migrating upstream to spawn. The water is only about 3 feet deep. There are just too many fish. These water birds are so excited they're fighting. Folks, do you know why the shallow seawater has all turned into a white, jelly-like mass? Trivia question. Get it right, and I'll meet you in person. I know. It's the beep, 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 beep thing. I looked it up too. Streamer, that's a bunch of asterisks. Why can't I type the asterisks? Get it right, and I'll meet you in person. Work hard on those answers, folks. Ah, Dad and Mom. The white jelly in the shallow sea is a large amount of. Did you get it right? Streamer, the glacier to the east is much larger. Why not go ice fishing on the glacier? Folks, are you trying to get me killed? I didn't buy personal accident insurance. The Arctic glaciers aren't like you imagine. Glaciers move forward like ocean waves. They push forward row by row until the cliffs at the front can't take the pressure anymore and collapse into the sea, forming ice flows. Look, that glacier over there is about to collapse. Folks, the tide just pushed a lot of fish from the ocean into the shallow water. This reef beneath my feet extends into the sea. There are countless reefs of varying depths on the seafloor. What can we catch among the reefs? Let's take a look. There's something. It's a grayling. Wolf cub, do you eat fish? The fish I hunted and caught. I decide how we split it. Wild animals usually guard their food. And the wilder they are, the more they guard it. It's a survival instinct. But among pack animals, the alpha wolf gives out the food. So them giving me their food means they trust me. Go on, catch your own fish. You ate all the fish and didn't save me one. Streamer, check the drone replay. We saw it clearly. A seabird took it. Don't let me catch you next time. Guys, we're really lucky. Arctic salmon live in deep water and rarely come into shallow water. This salmon was not only in shallow water, but was swept into the rocks by the tide. That's how we scored it. By the way, Arctic salmon is its scientific name. Guys, you probably know it better as salmon. Hey, don't hit my face. Little polar bear cares about you. It feels bad you got slapped by that fish. Feeling bad 111. Charm plus 50. Little polar bear is rubbing against you to comfort you. It doesn't hurt, okay? And has asked the system to give you the warrior level physique skill and an Arctic fishing knife gift pack. Please choose where to store the gift pack. Little polar bear, thank you. You're such a sweetheart. That warms my heart. Put it in my hiking backpack. Nice. Guys, smoked salmon is a true Arctic delicacy. That's way too much salmon. We can't finish it all. We can smoke it and eat it slowly every day. It's too quiet. What's happening in the sea? No, it's too dark. There's a little guy fleeing for its life. A Greenland shark. The sea turtle is almost out of strength. If the shark keeps chasing it, it'll bite the turtle. It could get stuck by the shallow rocks, too. Be smart, little guy. Swim hard. Go! There you go.